We've been asking for months and months, who is this guy? Who is this guy who's always near Piers Corbyn? Well, one person who would know for sure would be this man here. Flu World Order. Now, him and his colleague, who again I know very well, were telling me how much of a nice man Tapman is, okay? I thought to myself when they said this months ago, okay. So that's Tapman. That's a man that they say is okay, he's a nice guy or whatever. Now, that's a picture in the Daily Mail. So out of all the thousands of people who were there at the protest on the 26th of September, Trafalgar Square, they chose to photo him. And the funny thing is, the people to the left and the right of him, I've done videos on them as well, as being possible actors who are used over and over and over again. So you can watch videos about Red Nike Man and Trump Hat Man, which is a guy on the left hand side. So back to Tapman, that's who they say is a decent chap. Now, let's go back to Flu World Order, okay? So there he is, walking banner, always carrying that shopping bag. Now, it's not just myself who's noticed it, but others have noticed that these characters tend to have shopping bags, and what it seems like is that it's a way of telling the police not to arrest them, not to interfere with them, because they're part of the role play, whatever it might be. But let's look on at the fact that he's there trying to get in the photo with Sasha Johnson, basically. You know, trying to do it randomly, you know, like he's not meaning to do it. Yo, look at me, I'm taking a picture of something over there. But basically what you're trying to do is get in the centre of the shot with Sasha Johnson to tie yourself to her psychologically. So Sasha Johnson is the one who basically said in the middle of the streets during the protests, F the Great British Police, yeah? Which, you know, you could say is basically defunding the police, causing tension towards the police. And then if you don't have any police because there's riots, then you have martial law. Now, what does martial law and Flu World Order have to do with anything? How are they connected? Well, so that's what he likes to walk around with, the banner with the I own you Bill Gates face on it. With his shopping bag again. Never leaves home without the same shopping bag. You would have thought by now he'd get a rucksack. Look how he's linking arms with that guy there. So basically, this Flu World Order guy walks around with Flu World Order banners, Bill Gates banners, and also this is martial law. So basically, that ties in with what she wants, which is to defund the police, okay? So you see how they're connected now. Also, look how he's trying to get in the centre of the shot with Piers Corbyn as well. Yeah? So, and look how he's trying to get in with David Curtin here. So Piers Corbyn, David Curtin, he's trying to worm his way in there for whatever reason. Probably been paid to, you know, be a big part of David Curtin's circle, Piers Corbyn's circle. And as you can see, they literally are talking to him. It's not just the fact that they're standing next to each other, which is one of the weak defence that they have. They say, oh, he was just stood next to me, I wasn't talking to him. Well, you're engaged in conversation now. Simple as that. And look, so Flu World Order there, and look, got 3 hugs there as well. So what are the chances that you get 2 people there who look like they're in costume right next to each other? What are the chances of that, you know? And there's Tapman, who again, Flu World Order, thinks is a good man. So you got Tapman there, you got Piers Corbyn there. You've got Flu World Order and Piers Corbyn there. And you've got Flu World Order and Tapman there. Okay, so you see all the connections. Flu World Order is connected to David Curtin, and is connected to Piers Corbyn, and is connected to Tapman. He is also there with Biased Amy. Yeah, who's a Tommy Robinson supporter. Undeniable. Proof. Fact. That's a fact. You can't deny that. 77 Brigade. You can't deny that Biased Amy is a Tommy Robinson supporter. So you got Flu World Order here on the left. You got Tommy Robinson fan Biased Amy here on the right, and you got Tapman there with his blue fancy shopping bag. Yeah. So do you see all the connections? I mean, it's just undeniable, really. The fact that they all know each other. And the fact that Piers Corbyn is happy to be pictured with this guy who was in the Daily Mail like that. He's happy with that. As his right-hand man, as his protege. No problem. No problem, yeah. What a joke. And like I said, they've made him be pictured next to David Curtin. They've made him be pictured next to Tapman, next to Piers Corbyn. It's all done for a reason. They're all trying to sort of show support for each other, but the fact is, you're all the same. You're all on the same side anyway. And you make out like that you're for the people, but in fact you want to defund the police and you want to bring in martial law. Simple. So there he is, Flu World Order, who carries around a sign saying this is martial law. In fact, let me just get the picture now. So there you go, because I hate it when I've got proof and I don't show it. So there you go, there's the proof. He walks around with martial law as here sign. He connects himself to people like Sasha Johnston, who basically wants to defund the police. Yeah, there she is with him. And he also aligns himself to people like Tapman, who shout and swear at the police and gets away with it. So there you go. What else can you say? Connections between Flu World Order, Tapman, Piers Corbyn and David Curtin, all for you to see. All there for you to see. Connections to Biased Amy and Tapman, all there for you to see. Flu World Order, David Curtin, connections. And they all seem to back this man here, Tapman. The poster boy of the anti-lockdown movement. Right, so let's leave it there. So, more evidence, more connections, more agendas shown. And that's why he's holding the sign, because he knows that that's going to happen, because they're going to bring it around by having people like Sasha Johnson, Tapman, Grey Bleeder, etc. incite violence against the police. I warned you about this months ago, guys. Okay, so please take notice. Okay, take care for now. Peace.